In this module, we will learn what is market psychology and how that affects market cycles. Market psychology is the idea that the movements of a market reflect, or are influenced by, the emotional state of its participants. It's one of the main topics of behavioral economics, an interdisciplinary field that studies the various factors that precede economic decisions. Many believe that emotions are the main driving force behind the shifts of financial markets, and that the overall fluctuating investor sentiment is what creates the so-called psychological market cycles. Market sentiment is the overall feeling that investors and traders have regarding the price action of an asset. The sentiment is made up of the individual views and feelings of all traders and investors within a financial market. You can also think of it as an average of the overall feeling of the market participants. But, just as with any group, no single opinion is completely dominant. Based on market psychology theories, an asset's price tends to change consistently in response to the overall market sentiment, which is also dynamic. How do emotions change during market cycles? All markets go through cycles of expansion and contraction. When a market is in an expansion phase, or bull market, there is a climate of optimism, belief, and greed. Typically, these are the main emotions that lead to a strong buying activity. It's quite common to see a sort of cyclical or retroactive effect during market cycles. For example, the sentiment gets more positive as the prices go up, which then causes the sentiment to get even more positive, driving the market even higher. When the market starts to turn the other way, the euphoric mood can quickly turn into complacency, as many traders refuse to believe that the uptrend is over. As prices continue to decline, the market sentiment quickly moves to the negative side. It often includes feelings of anxiety, denial, and panic. How do traders and investors use market psychology? Assuming that the theory of market psychology is valid, understanding it may help a trader to enter and exit positions at more favorable times. The general attitude of the market is counterproductive. The moment of highest financial opportunity for a buyer usually comes when most people are hopeless and the market is very low. In contrast, the moment of highest financial risk often arises when the majority of the market participants are euphoric and overconfident. Thus, some traders and investors try to read the sentiment of a market to spot the different stages of its psychological cycles. Ideally, they would use this information to buy when there is panic and sell when there is greed. In practice, though, recognizing these optimal points is rarely an easy task. What might seem like the bottom may fail to hold, leading to even lower bottoms. Psychology has an impact on market prices and cycles, and the psychological market cycles are well known, but they're not always easy to read. From the Dutch tulip mania in the 1600s to the dot-com bubble in the 90s, even skilled traders have struggled to separate their own emotions from the overall market sentiment. Investors face the difficult task of understanding not only the market psychology, but also their own psychology and how that is affecting their decision-making process.
Now let's look at what you have learned in this class. Answer this question in the comments, and if it's correct, we'll let you know with a like. Which of the following statements are correct? Choose all that apply. A. Market psychology is one of the main topics of behavioral economics. B. Market sentiment is an average of the overall feeling of the market participants. C. In market psychology, no single opinion is completely dominant. D. It's easy for investors to understand market psychology and their own psychology.